Greetings! 2 months. Survive the first week of college and home for the holiday weekend.
Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing, folks? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all out here. How we doing today? How is life going? Life's going well. Life's going well over here. Good to see y'all out here. Thank you so very much, Lindsay Hearn with the 2 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First sub of September. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. School is boring. I'm sorry, school is boring. At least it's Friday. Happy Friday. Any weekend plans? It is Labor Day weekend here in the U.S., which means we got a 3-day weekend. And actually yesterday for this is fun notice for everybody who's here
smiling face with hearts.
Early in the stream. Steph, thank you so very much for the 2 months. Yesterday was the 1 year mark until our wedding, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so yeah, which means we have 1 year. I have 1 year until I'm married, which is pretty fun. And then on top of that, this weekend we're doing a big celebration. So we invited all of our friends and family to come into town, and so we have our pretty much everybody who's in the wedding party is coming and staying at our house this weekend. They're all flying in tomorrow, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. So we're just going to chill and have a big party at the house and everything like that. It's kind of like a housewarming party, 1 year out from the wedding party and everything like that. So that's my plan this weekend. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be so fun. But holy cow, what the heck is going on here in chat right now? We got Heads Beds with the 4 months. Thanks so very much. I appreciate that. Lizosaurus with the 5 gift subs. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. Flowerings with the 9 months. Nice. Thank you.
5 months go
Havoc, thank you for the 5 months, my dude. Or 5 gift subs. Wow, they're different. Blobbin was breaking me there. Blobbin, thank you for the 5 months.
Jokes aside.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you. There we go. Thank you for the 5 months. Anna, thank you so much for the 3 months. Camellia with the 2 months. Little Bandit with the 1,000 bits. You're insane, Little Bandit. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Maurice with the 12 months. We got the 1 year. Got the 1 year.
Yay.
How'd you meet your fiance? We met in college. We met at the funny enough on that is I had a high school long-term girlfriend that I was with for probably 4 years.
Happy Friday.
And then we went long distance going into college, and then we broke up at the end of my sophomore year, I think. Like literally like the day I was gonna fly home and we were gonna like hang out again going in the summer. We broke up. And then that was the exact same day that I met my now fiance. I was hanging out with one of my friends being all bummed and sad, being like, the person I was excited to go home and see just called me and broke up with me and said they're not going to pick me up from the airport anymore. So that's a big bummer. And so my buddy, who is actually my best man in the wedding, our wedding was just like, hey, come over and hang out. Let's just have a beer and play Mario Kart. And so we did that, and we just played Mario Kart for the whole night. And my fiance was in RA at the time in the same building that we were hanging out in, and she was good friends with my buddy. And she stopped by while she was like doing rounds or whatever RA things people do, and played Mario Kart with us. And that's how I met her. And yeah, weird story of how that happened. But yeah, it's just so funny how like all of it everything works out the way it's supposed to. But yeah, so that's absolutely awesome. But Dovahkiin, thank you for the 2 gift subs, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. What's happening tomorrow on Empires? I gotta upload my video for tomorrow. Wow, I keep forgetting to do that. Yeah, a lot of big things are happening tomorrow on Empires. Tomorrow's episode, I think, is my favorite Empires episode I've ever recorded. It's so good. Empires is gonna be coming tomorrow. There's a lot of videos on Empires releasing tomorrow, I can tell you that much. How are you and your dogs? We're good. Sid just took the 2 puppos to the dog park because we have so many people coming in town this weekend that we wanted the dogs to be tired because they're huskies and they're never tired. So she took them to the dog park now so that they can at least burn a little bit of energy off. So that'll be good. What was your reaction to your prank fail? Oh, the one on Jimmy. Oh man, that was. So I tested it in single player and it worked. And then I was investigating on why it didn't work on Empires when we did the prank, or when Jimmy went through the nether portal and was able to get to the ceiling and it didn't blow up behind him. The reason why it didn't work is I raised the nether portal up a block so that it wasn't sitting just on the bedrock ceiling. I wanted it to be up there, and I forgot to put a block underneath the TNT, so the TNT fell down 1 block space when it got ignited, and so it didn't blow up the portal frame. It was too far away. So that was bad on my part. I didn't think that would have mattered, but it did. Navilius, I don't know, but thank you so very much for the prime. I really appreciate that. Gibbler Who with the prime as well, thank you so very much. And Cammy JP with the tier 1, thank you so very much. Little Bandit, thank you for the 100 biddies. Pup should be in wedding. No, they are staying home. They are not allowed anywhere near the wedding venue. It's a no stress day for us as much as we can make it. And the dogs would add so much stress because our dogs are huskies. They're runners. They like to run. They like to escape. They like to explore. And yeah, they just kept going. They would just, if they got out, they would just go and they would disappear and we would never see them again. So that'd be chaos all day long. So no, thank you. 570W with the 12-month prime. Thanks so very much, my dude. I really appreciate that. Did you change your name? I feel like I don't recognize that one. Berlin Hawk with the prime sub as well. Thank you. Really appreciate that, everybody. Darn Huskies, yeah. An old damn Huskies. Way too high energy for that? Yeah. I joked a bunch about how they should be the ring bearer, and then we both had the realization that no, neither of them would walk down the aisle. They would just like run. Lindsay, thanks so much for the 300 biddies. I really appreciate that. And Devin with the 100 biddies as well. 100 Corgos. 400 Corgos in total. Great choice in biddy. Super duper. Cece, thanks so much for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Do you like cats? I appreciate cats, but I don't want a cat, if that makes sense. Like, I think cats are cute. I had 1 cat growing up that I liked. We had like 3 or 4 cats because we had barn cats. And I had 1 that I really liked, but I think I liked him and we got along really well because he acted like a dog. His name was Freezy because it was a random cat that just showed up at my parents' house before I was born. And the cat decided it lives with them, and so it was the free cat, and then got shortened to Freecy. And then there was also another version of FC in there too that you can fill in the blanks if you would like of when the cat was not behaving well. Jelnik, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate that. Elizosaurus with the 100 babies, thank you. Happy 1 year. I know it's gonna be. We can start the actual countdown now. It's gonna be really fun. Did Fwit propose or something? I proposed last November. We've had a very long engagement. We figured with COVID and everything like that, we wanted to go very, very slow and push it out because we want all our friends and family to be there, and we're not in a rush. We already live together. We already own a house together. It's really not going to change much of anything besides tax things, so it really doesn't matter. But level 5 hype train. Oh my gosh, we're 66% of the way with 45 seconds remaining. Oh my god. But I think on that note, I think we blobbed enough. Now we Minecraft, because I've been cheekily sitting here getting gunpowder, and it's sleeping time. I have 2 dogs, but I adopted them, so I don't know their breed. Hey, you know, thank you for rescuing. Thank you for rescuing pups. So many pups are out there that need homes to be rescued and everything like that. So I appreciate you taking the time to do it. Oh no, the trap door's open. Can I reach it? I don't think I can reach it. Can I turn this music? Turn the music down, sorry. We're fixing this. Aha! Okay, so I've already, since this weekend's gonna be very busy and everything like that, I've already recorded most of the hardcore episode dropping next Tuesday. So you might see some spoilers around here, like a building right over there that, oh my god, I hate mining for copper. That's all I'm saying. I hate mining for copper. Mining for copper is terrible, horrible. I hate it. We need to get something that will prevent the need to mine for copper ever again. Ever again. That roof of that house took me 4 hours of mining to get a roof on one building. One. Awful. Awful. But that's fine. I'm not mad. I haven't spent the entirety of yesterday mining for copper for most of it. No. Okay, now the music's too quiet.
Pleased to meet you.
For some reason, my little stream deck, where I can control the audio, is not working. It's not working today. It doesn't want to work to do. It doesn't want to work today. Candy Obsession with the tier 1. Thanks so very much. I really appreciate that.
This is
thank
my
you.
first time ever subbing to someone on Twitch. I love the content you make. It's something to look forward to every
Super
week.
duper CC, thank you so very much for the sub. I really do appreciate that. You're absolutely awesome. And for the 100 videos on top, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. So, I'm starting to run pretty low on wood. After we did the mass crafting expedition, this is all I got left. And I might, yeah, no, this used to be full of spruce wood, and it's no longer spruce wood. We're actually almost out of oak wood. All I have left oak wood wise is that and 2 stacks in here. Acacia we need more of. It's gonna be just kind of a resource grinding day. We need to get a lot of blocks. So I figured we could take some of these guys, we could take some of these guys, we could take some of these guys, some of these guys, and we just start plopping. Because everything else I just kind of go and mine wherever I go. But I was figuring this section over here can now turn to tree land. Except no, is that loaded in still? Maybe we're going over here. We're going over here. I don't care. We're gonna go right behind. There's a little opening right back in here. Yes, because that'll keep me. Look at this new build. Look at this new build. It's beautiful. Look at that. I love it. It's absolutely amazing. But I want the copper to age. I need the copper to age all the way. I need to age all the way to the last stage. So I literally might just be AFKing in this world here for like a few hours. It's a Nova. It's a Nova wolf. Hi, Nova. How you doing today? We won't bother you here. All right. My dogs were happy to see me when I came over to college. They almost knocked me over. Hey, you know, that sounds great. Any tips for making custom trees? Add air. Go and look at trees outside and see how those look. I know it's amazing. Look at something in IRL to see how to build something in Minecraft. But look at how there's like majority of trees on the inside are branches. Like a majority of a tree is just a bunch of branches. They're usually not like filled with leaves to the very center, and then there's single trunk. Like, it's branches everywhere. So I try and mimic that a lot in the trees that I make in Minecraft. And that's where I think a lot of people go wrong, is they just make a stick, and then they're like, and I think it looks bad.
And it was so funny. Always love your interactions with Gem and Sausage.
Hey, Dreadberry, thank you for the 250 biddies. I appreciate that, my dude. That was such a fun stream. That was such a fun stream. Monday's stream this week was, I think, my favorite stream we've done all year. That was so funny. I sat in a call for pretty much the entire rest of the day there with Gem, working on just some other stuff and getting some more things ready to go for like the video coming out tomorrow. And we ended up just like laughing about what was going on in the stream for like 3 or 4 hours, just chatting. 2 parrots. They kiss. They kiss. Look at the parrots. We'll leave them alone. We can't disturb the parrots on a date. They went out to the ravine for a date. They left the jungle. Beautiful. That is a story that we want to see. It's fine. It's all good. Pips, thank you for the 14 months, my dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so very much, my friend. Trying to fill all this area in over here with oak, and then we can like do a bunch of sprucey things right over in there at like the higher terrain sections. Eventually, I'm sure we will expand to this area. I just don't know quite where yet. Love the birdies. Yeah, they're 2 little lovebirds. Oh, quite literally lovebirds. Oh my lord. It's happening. It done did happen here, everybody. It done did happen. Trees will grow if you put them side by side like that. Yeah, they will. See? Boop. It works. Then acacia you can actually do in a big blob. Even if you bone meal them, acacia works really well in a big blob because then it just fills everything with logs. And you just fly through the middle of it. But what I like to do with acacia is 2 thick lines. We go this all the way throughout here and then come back like this. That's a good thing about tree farm. Once you need to go over there, you can just cut down the trees like you always do. Yeah. Yep. I need to get on the tree farm game. I really want to start working with warped wood and crimson wood more. I just love the color of them right now. I think they're so fun. So I'm trying to find like some excuses to use them. And then I'm also absolutely hating going into the nether to farm them. And I don't like the idea of farming them in the overworld because you always got to get rid of the leaves and everything. Or not even the leaves, the big like the extra mushroomy blocks that appear. And I hate those. So I think what I'm gonna do is build an auto tree farm for those. I think that's my kind of goal right now. So hopefully we don't die to TNT. That'd be quite sad. But that's kind of the plan right now. We'll see how that all goes. So the annoying part with double tall spruce trees, if you didn't know, if you're like staring at your 2x2 spruce saplings and being like, why aren't you growing? They don't like to grow when there's tall grass nearby. It's really annoying. So you have to get rid of tall grass to be able to grow the double tall sprucey boys. And even like flowers and things. They just don't like them. Really annoying. But then you just do a big old line right like this. I guess I should use a replay event marker. I can get some cheeky footage here. Haha! Free footage! Would you build an auto tree farm? I've done an auto tree farm before. I actually built one on Legacy Season 1. That was the last time I built an auto tree farm. And it was fantastic. Holy cow, that thing was really, really good. And it got more wood than I could have ever needed. But I think I'll do one for the nether trees first in this world, because I kind of enjoy the process of chopping trees. And once I automate everything, once I like automate everything in a Minecraft world, I get bored. A big part of why I play Minecraft is the grind. Like straight up, one of the big reasons I like to play this game is because there's grind involved in it. And I really love having to go out there and break all the blocks and do everything like that. So it's really nice being able to just like go out and chill and break a few blocks. So I'm kind of like, I don't know if I really want to do the full auto everything. I think I'm going to make a moss farm soon. I want to make a drown farm for copper, but I feel like once you automate everything in a Minecraft world, you kind of automate the fun out of it a lot, in my opinion, because I don't play this game for the technical builds, right? Like, I play this game because I like to build and I like to gather and I like to do the survival mode, but I don't like to play creative Minecraft. I realized that recently. Not recently, in the last like few months. Like, I don't enjoy creative Minecraft at all. The only reason I will ever jump into creative Minecraft is if I need to plan something for a future survival build. That's the only reason only time I ever enjoy being in creative mode. Like, I like the survival mode of this game, the grinding, like building the blocks, the crafting everything, and everything like that. And if I feel like I lose that a lot when I automate everything. Okay, there's all those down. That's gonna be a massive blob of spruce. So the reason I plant the trees this way is because it creates a giant line of just spruce wood where they'll connect like this. So you can just do layer by layer and chop it all down, and it's fantastic. It's my giant blobs of spruce. I do not enjoy it either. I don't see the point other than testing. Yeah, I mean, totally. Like, people make artwork. Like, there is pure art involved in some creative Minecraft builds. Like, it's next level. Like, things that like Gem's able to achieve, Pearl's able to achieve, and everything like that. Like, they are next level builders and just artists when it comes to creative mode, and they're beautiful. But it's just like, that's not why I play Minecraft, you know? It's great that it's there because I love that it's there so I can test things. Like, one thing I always or never really enjoyed about like Terraria and stuff like that is I always found building in Terraria to be really annoying because I always wanted to test what a few blocks would look like. I always wanted to test what a few little tiles would look like next to each other, and you couldn't do it unless you went and gathered them and got them and then came back. Something about creative mode feels lifeless to me. Yeah, I don't know. Creative has its place. Creative Minecraft has its place 100%. Like, there's no, like, if creative Minecraft wasn't, like, if creative mode wasn't in Minecraft for like testing and things like that, I think this game would be a lot worse off. Like, the fact that you can just quickly be like, I have this idea, let's go check it out. Instead of being like, okay, I have this idea, let's go get all the blocks and then check it out. And then by the time you have all the blocks, you're like, what was that idea again? What did I want these things for? And so I really like creative mode for that purpose. But I don't like to use it all that much. That changed recently with Terraria 1.4. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Because I know people used to have like a second account that they'd bring on the world and use that to just like cheat in a bunch of resources, and then they would try things. Like, a lot of YouTubers would do that stuff, I know. But it's like, that's just, I don't like have to cheat in a game to be able to test things. But whatever. Whatever. It's cool that it's fixed. All right, let's fill in one more line here. Turning an exclusively creative player because I'm on my phone. Yeah, I've tried mobile Minecraft with just survival mode, and I died instantly. I died to the first zombie I fought, so I get that. I get that 100%. What about peaceful mode? Peaceful mode's fine. I mean, I'm not at all hating on creative or anything like that. If that's what you play, awesome. I'm glad that you have something that you enjoy in this game. That's really cool. It's just not what I like to do. But like, also, I like to play on the harder difficulties because I've played Minecraft so much that it gives me a bit of a challenge still. It keeps me on my toes, especially in hardcore. So I like that a lot. And then, look at all the trees. Oh, it's amazing. What was I saying? Words. I was saying words, but I don't know what those words were. Words. Yeah, I lost that train of thought. Peaceful mode, right? Peaceful mode. I think it's cool. I think peaceful mode in some ways is harder than Minecraft. You have to be more harder than regular Minecraft, and you have to be more creative about problem solving because there's so many blocks that you can't get. Like, you can't get bones easily, so you have to do like composter systems to get bone meal. You can't get slime because slimes don't spawn because they're hostile mobs, so you have to use pandas to be able to get it. And so some things in like whatchamacallit are just, it's a lot more difficult. It's crazy. Since I have a laptop again, I'll be getting back into Java Minecraft once I'm comfortable enough to change college life. Hey, there you go. Starting my architecture degree in a month. Any tips? I never studied architecture, so I can't tell you much about that. The thing I can tell you about school, like college side of things that I did there, if you're in person, the thing I found the most helpful for me was because I knew if I sat in the back of the classroom, I wouldn't pay attention at all. So I would force myself to sit in the front row to where the teacher was staring me down the whole time, so I couldn't get away with anything. And then I paid attention more. That helped me a lot. That got me through college. My first semester at college, I did not do well. Then my second semester, I was like, all right, I need to get my act together. And I am bad at policing myself. I don't do a good job at that, but I'm also very receptive. Is that the word? Receptive? To other people being like, you're doing something bad. Like, or I'm very receptive to other people thinking that I'm not doing things correctly, or thinking that I'm like, I don't like to get in trouble. I don't like to get in trouble with people that I see as like an authority, like in a role of authority. So like when you look at people like teachers, they know something that I want to know. So I put them personally in a role of authority above me when they're teaching a class. So for me, I found that I didn't want them to not like me. So if I sat in the front of the class, I had to make sure that they liked me. So I would sit there, and then they would obviously, it made me actually answer questions in class. It made me actually like pay attention the whole time. And it helped a lot. When's your 117 resource pack coming out? It's out for patrons. It's out for Twitch subs. It is out for YouTube members. It will not be public. If you want to get work at uni done, go to the library right after class. See, the library I couldn't do. I had to do it at home. The library, I'd get distracted because I'd see friends there. I'd just start messing around. Is any of that aged yet? None of it. Absolutely none of it. Okay, that's the new build for Tuesday's video, by the way. We just gotta wait for all this stuff to age around here for a few. Look at how beautiful this place is, by the way. I added a new carrot field right over there. We got this. We got the pumpkin field. We got the potatoes. I think while we're waiting, because we need all those saplings to grow. Do we want to clear I kind of love this forest back here, though. I'll be honest. But I want to build some trees today. I feel like I want to build some trees. So let's get some granite walls and start making some birch leaves and make some of those guys for now. Between classes, try and get work done so you have a little free time at home to relax. Yeah. Yeah. Find a time of your day that works best to get work done. I found for me, if I did the work right as soon as I got out of class, I did a lot better. And so that helped me out a lot. But then I also had a few friends that they literally couldn't do that. They needed to go to the gym, blow off some steam or whatever it might be. And so their best time to work was actually like 11 p.m. at night. And it really sucked being in classes with them because they would only work at like midnight. And I was long asleep by then. Okay, we got those. Do we have birch reedies? We got some. Where's my little leafy box? Leave it alone. Okay, let's bring some of these with us. I think we're gonna have to go get some more birch leaves here soon. Also, I named the coral box, and I'm very proud of this name. I'm very, very proud of this name. Why isn't it public for the resource pack? Because every single time I've released anything public, people steal it and repost it, or I just don't care to. That's kind of the big part of it, is I make it for myself. If people want it, they can support me.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for being awesome.
That's kind of the big part, is if you want the stuff that I use, feel free to support me. But there's nothing on my side that means that I need to provide it to y'all for free. That's kind of the way it is. There's absolutely nothing out there telling me that I need to give things out for free. All right, so let's go like this. But if you could tell me somewhere where me being a content creator means that my content has to be free, I'd be happy to listen. I'd be happy to debate that, but I don't think there is anything. I mean, y'all get the videos for free. You get all that stuff for free. If you want the extras, being able to actually use it, like, you can get it for free with Twitch Prime. Ha ha! There we go. Nice. Tinker, thank you for the 100 biddies, my dude. I appreciate that. And Wolf Ryko with the 5 months, I really appreciate that too. If I missed that one earlier, I do apologize, but thank you very much. So yeah. I just high five myself in front of 700 people? Yeah, bet I did. Heck yeah. All right, we're in a mood today. Let's do the mood thing. I don't really remember how we built these trees, so I'm just kind of winging it.
Outstanding.
Just showing some love for a fellow colorblind content creator.
Indy, thanks so much for the 10. I really appreciate that. Thank you so very much for the donut. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Alright, so let's do like this guy right there. And then we can do like this right here. Sure. Yeah, that's okay. It's kind of a tall, weird, wonky thingy, but I kind of like it. Nailed it. Nailed it. I'm amazing. We were doing so well at the start of this series about just like trees and life and custom stuff like that all over the place. And I just kind of stopped. Like we did all the custom trees around the castle and things like that, which looked great. But like we need more. So we got like this custom tree over here, but that's the only one I have in that whole area. So I've been wanting to come back in here and start just adding that more of a custom element into this world. Just a few trees all over the place. I think it'd be really cool. So I was thinking we could also come back in here where we got this little flower garden, kind of box that stuff in. Yeah, new build, cool stuff, right? We always need more. Yeah. Yeah. I love how when Whip tries to make a tree, it looks amazing. When I try to make it a huge pile of fences and leaves in the sky. Practice, Hazard, practice. That's all you need, my dude. That's all you need. All it takes is a little bit of practice and a little bit of time. You learn. Building trees in Minecraft is very much following a slight formula. Like you kind of figure it out as you're going. You can see here that like if I did this and I came back out with that all over the place, it would look weird. But if we come over here and push that one up higher, and like that one, we skip 2 places and maybe drop it back down, it gives it a little bit more shape. But then if you also leave all of them as a single block, it looks a little weird. So we're gonna bring some up to being like doubles and triples and whatnot. And then like that's 2, this is 2, so that looks a little weird. So maybe we take this one here on the side, bring that up. You just don't want it to look repetitive. But like this right here, we can do that. And then, nope, not that, nope. Oh, I'm down. See, you got like the bottom of the tree. It looks a little bit, looks okay. It's getting there, it's getting there. How to build a tree, plant seed and wait. Exactly, there you go. Thanks, Flip. Glad someone has faith in me. Hazard, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Or if you don't want to do it, then you don't have to. That's cool too. We're gonna need a lot more birch leaves. That should be nice. That should be good right there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like that one. That one turned out well. Yeah, maybe let's make this guy a little taller right here. What are your expectations from this year's MC Live? Expectations is, I don't know about expectations, but more so hope.
I like beans.
Like the hopes that I have for MC Live this year. I want to see them say, hey, those biomes that we've talked about in the past and you've voted on in the past, that we also said that we are going to include, this is the order that we're including them. I want them to say this year, hey, that's the next update. But I don't think it's going to happen. So my secondary one is I want to see an end update. I want to see an end update come around, and they've said there's a mob vote. So for the mob vote, I don't want to see any mobs that are a reskin of an existing mob. Like that's too much. Like that's like, if you look at zombies, we have husks, we have drowns. Like they're the same mob. And then like zombie villagers kind of fit in there too. They have the same AI as zombies. They just have the ability to be cured. So I don't like that. I really don't like that. So I want to see new mobs that get introduced. Like that's why I know the glow squid was like the same thing as a squid, but like glow squid I thought was very cool because glow squid had, are these trees growing up at all? They're getting there. What was I going to say about glow squid? I think we need to go get some dark oak fences and some spruce reeves. Glow squid I really liked because it added something new with the glowing element to it, which I thought was really fun. Mushroom was something that I thought was just stupid, to be honest. I'm really glad the Moobaloom, the dandelion cow thing. I thought it was stupid. I was so mad that people were so hyped about that. I was so happy when that thing did not get added. I just like, I don't want a flower, or I don't want a cow that just walks around and puts flowers on the ground. That we already have 2 cows. What are we gonna need another cow for? Whereas now that we have like glow signs and everything like that, they're sick. They are very cool. What was I trying to get here? Oh, I needed this box, right? Yes. Aha. So I'm very happy with what they've added so far. Do we have any birch fences in here? I don't think I do. No, I never made birch fences. I don't know why. I like skipped out on so many types of fences when I made this. I never made birch and I never made jungle. I would prefer probably a hostile versus peaceful. I don't really care, to be honest. Like whatever fits the mob better is fine with me, but I want a mob that adds an interesting game mechanic. Like I don't care at all what the mob is, but I want it to change the game for the better instead of like the Phantom. The Phantom's an interesting game mechanic. I'm sorry, I'm very critical of how Mojang adds mobs to the game because I think that's a huge opportunity that could be done a little bit better. I really appreciate everything they've done with game mechanic wise, but the mob front just feels a little lackluster in my opinion. But like, it needs to be a mob that changes something or adds a new something to the game. Like if it's just a reskin, or if it's just like, if it's a, I think the only peaceful mob that I would want would be something like birds. Like if they added like blue jays or hawks that would just fly around the world up here above you, the same way that our oceans are now full of fish, like full of fish. Like look how many, there's so many different types of fish in the game. When you look at all the different tropical fish, it looks so lifelike in here. The oceans are full of life inside of Minecraft. Why isn't there anything in the air besides a Phantom? Like I think that's what I want to see. I want to see a new mob added into the game that would be something more along the lines of like a like just ambient life, ambient bird life that you can also like tame, because parrots I don't like. Parrots are cool, but the fact that they don't fly all the time is really a bummer to me. Like I think that was a lost opportunity. So it's a little bit of a bummer for that one. So we're gonna go here. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. But I think if they add a passive mob, it needs to be something that adds ambient life and is like moving around the world, you know? I think that could be a great way to go. Just I worry about the lag aspect of it, but I think for like long-term benefits of Minecraft and like gameplay wise, it needs to be something like that. Even if it's like cats, like the fact that they added the ability for cats to like just gift you random junk was kind of a bummer for me, because I always thought like, oh, you could add crows to the game. Crows are kind of known as a creature in the world that just like kind of finds random things and just puts them in their nest and things like that. Like they could have added a bird in. I don't think snakes need to be added. I don't think camels would really make sense. The ostriches though that they talked about adding to the savannas, I think would be sweet to have. Thoughts of big YouTubers trying to rig the votes. If that is something you get mad about, you got to reevaluate. That is the way of the world. Tell me any voting system that people with large audiences or large followings don't have the ability to rig. That is life. It's just, if that's what you're spending time getting upset and mad about, you got to rethink what you're getting upset and mad about. Am I happy about it? No. It's a bummer for sure. It's a big bummer. But also, there's no point in being upset about it, because no matter what you do or how you do it, it will always happen. So, yeah, just But it's just how it goes. That's the thing about having a big audience in today's world. It doesn't matter what the topic is, what the subject is. If you have a big audience, you have power, and you can use that power however you want. And literally, whether people want to rig the vote or not, even if this was not an intention at all to rig a vote, but if you had somebody like Grian out there or somebody like Dream out there who literally said, "Hey, I like Glow Squid. I think I'm gonna vote for Glow Squid." Doesn't matter if they're saying you should vote for Glow Squid. Their followers who love them will want to see that happen, and so they're gonna vote Glow Squid. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't like there's it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. So I don't know. It's like I could get an up in arms about it. I could get an up like all uppity about it and be like rah, 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 rah. But there's so many other things that I feel like are more important to put your energy towards solving in the world that it's just there's no point in complaining about it. As long as it's not something that like ruins the game of Minecraft because it gets added, like I really don't care. I'm gonna be playing Minecraft regardless of what gets added in the mob vote. Oh no, no. That's what happened with Mumbo Jumbo and the Phantoms. He hates Phantoms now. I don't think it's Mumbo's fault to add Phantoms. Like, I voted for Phantoms because I thought they were going to be cool. And I thought it'd be a really unique mob. But also, they didn't tell us anything about the mobs besides showing us the shape of them. And to be honest, I thought it was a manta ray. I thought it was going to be like a manta ray and something like that. And then they told us more like after the first round of voting, I remember that year. And I was like, ooh, I don't like the Phantom now. But the one that I wanted is no longer available. So that was a big bummer. How are we doing over there? Can we choppy yet? Nope. Okay. How's this doing? Has a single... All right, y'all get to see the build. Y'all get to see the build coming in Tuesday's episode. I love it. It's fantastic. It's a journey of an episode. It's not just the build. No pieces have aged. I was AFK up there for an hour before I started stream. Nothing has aged. Not a single piece of copper has aged to the next stage. I know you're supposed to spread it out and ages faster, but like, I wanted to build and then let it age. You want lizards? I don't think lizards would be good. I want, if it's an ambient life thing that we don't do much with, it needs to be a bird that flies around. Because we already have so much ambient life in the world of just the mobs. Like when you see the chickens, you see the cows, you see the sheep, you see the bunnies jumping around all over the place. Like, can we see any? Yeah, like those guys. They're filling the fields already. They're filling everything like that. So we need something in the air. The ground is full. The water's full. The air is empty. The only way to have air be full, like the only way to have the sky in Minecraft being full of anything is if you go in here and you turn on clouds. Which I like. I think clouds look really cool, but I don't know. They're kind of weird. I like them with Optifine because you can raise them up so much. I really don't know why I turn them off too much, to be honest. I really like Minecraft clouds. What do y'all think about these? Do you all like these? Or do you hate them? I'm curious. I'm curious to know what people think. I gotta answer a Discord thing real fast. Sorry about that. Sorry, Discordy stuff. Clouds are useless but fun. Yeah, I wish this would be game changing in Minecraft, and I don't think it would. But if you could have like clouds and like that's where rain fell from, that would be sick. Like instead of just it being raining everywhere and like just rain from under the clouds, like that could be kind of cool. I would like that a lot more. I think that'd be a fun way of having the game work. But who knows? I really just want birds that you can breed and then they lay eggs and nests. Yeah, that could be. It could be. I think birds and like doing an apiary type thing could be really fun. And then they're just all flying around, or like butterflies or something. But then they added bees already, so butterflies probably won't do much outside of what bees do, so that probably won't happen. But like bees are a really cool addition to the game. I really like bees. I think bees are really drip leaf. Drip leaf? Drip leaf? Rooted dirt! Oh, stay there. Stay there, my friend. Whoo! Got some rooted dirt. Thank you very much. Did he just despawn? Where did he go? Did he just despawn on me? No, he's right. Okay, good. I was like, homie, you can't disappear. You can't show me the rooted dirt trade and then just whoop. That's rude. You can't do that. You can't do that. I'll leave you alive, but I need your leads. I'm sorry. I collect those now. Homie about just noped out of here in front of my face. It's like, whew. Whew. Oh, no, that's not you. That's switch those. Switch those. We got 38 rooted dirt. I'm rich. That's how you know you have wealth inside of Minecraft, is the amount of rooted dirt you possess pre 1.18. It's true. It's true. Oh, that's not where you go. Okay. Oh, I don't need leather on me either. That's... Where's the... Oh, there's all my leather. I got plenty. Those berry bushes are going to kill Flip someday. I almost died this morning. I was out on a big copper mining adventure.
Add more moving things into MC's
and I just went like straight that way and cave, out of cave, straight that way just to keep exploring because I want to find a mesa biome, and I figured I'd just start looking in the cardinal directions. And so I did that, and I was like 7,000 blocks out. So I flew like 600 blocks in the sky. I was like, I'll just coast home. So I went to go get a drink of water downstairs and come back up. And when I came back, I literally face planted into the ground, and a skeleton was shooting me. And I was like, oh God. Havoc, thank you so much for the 100 biddies, my dude. They should add more moving things in Minecraft so places can look more alive. Yeah, I would love that. And also something that you could do to block.
Also, I think the lighthouse idea on the island is awesome.
How about if I do you one better of lighthouse idea, and I do you ruined lighthouse over there. I did it. Thank you for the 16 months, Cowlord. I really appreciate that, my dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, one second. Sorry, another thing.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, sorry about that. Discord. Are they there? Do we chop those? Or do we just like? I feel like I gotta start chopping because they'll grow as we chop. So let's get a shulker box and just like go to town. Do we set up the beacon? Is it worth setting up a beacon to chop wood? Like, is that a worth? Is that big worth? I don't know. What was in here? Birch. Spruce. Cha-cha. Yeah, cha-cha slide. My extra leaves. Yes. Yeah. Not. I think not. Not. Yes. No. Maybe so. Do I have an empty one? I have 2 empty shoulders. Haha. Oh, it's like, where is my beacon? That took me a second there. Hardcore series is your fave. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. It's been a fun one. Been a really good series so far. Done a lot. A lot has happened in this world. I want to make some autumn trees. Do you think it'd be cool? What do you think would be an okay block to use as the leaves? I've seen some people do like orange concrete or concrete powder and stuff. What I've kind of wanted to try, I haven't done it yet, so I don't know if it'll work, but is using orange, yellow, and red stained glass with birch and acacia leaves as the leaf. Don't quote me on that. I have absolutely no idea if that'll work or not, but I've wanted to try it. Hey, Sean, I appreciate you being here, dude, but I don't give shout-outs to people I don't know. So thank you for being here. Welcome to the chat, but please stop asking for a shout-out. Okay, should be over here. Yes, thank God. I was getting really worried there for a second. MJ, thanks so much for the gift sub, my dude. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. We got Profi with a 3. Thanks so much for the donut, my dude. I appreciate that. Pancakes or waffles? I think I'm a waffle guy. I think I gotta go waffles. Do you plan on making another tunnel look pretty? I plan on moving all the nether portals to the roof. I want to do that today if we got time. My throat's been bothering me a little bit this week. It's been a little scratchy. So we're probably not going to do the full 3 hours today just because I got to save my voice for the screaming this weekend. Are you excited for the Sculpt Catalyst? I think it'd be cool to mess with. And I think it's going to be a redstone element I can understand. So I am excited for that side of things. Excited to see how the Shroom Island turns out. Yeah. What would you say as far as the for just a quick stream poll in chat here? Would you prefer to be working on the new village, or would you prefer to be working on this area? Like, if I were to, I'm trying to come up with a plan for the next episode, and I don't want to stick to one thing all the way throughout because I think that can get boring. So I'm really curious to know what y'all think. Are you drawing in your free time? I haven't had free time in a long time. I haven't had, legit, have not had free time since we moved into the house. Life has been so dang busy. I want to draw more and I want to do that more, and I just have had 0 time. I'm so bummed. Really excited for the new village, village, Shroomland, Mooshland, village. Okay. So it seems like village. Lots of village. Shroomland work on the center floor. Yeah, we still got to build the Twitch statue. And I have not forgotten about any of the things from the subathon, by the way. Finally, the laptop to do the stream of my fiance is good to go now. So that's pretty cool. But I also have my new computer coming. It was supposed to be here this week. I don't know when it's going to get here now. I think it got delayed a bit. So I'm going to have a new computer here soon. I might be able to use that, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see. I feel like I don't like the camera angle I have right now. I don't know what it is, but I'm just like not vibing with the camera angle. What are you doing on stream today? We're kind of just tree chopping and resource gathering a bit here. Why do you not use your skin that you use in the Empires? The red and black pilot looks vibes is so cool. That's for Empires. That skin's for Empires. This is kind of this skin we have right here is my new default skin. I got this made by Zombini. I loved what she did on the Empires one, so I asked her to make another skin for me. And I got this new default one, and I really like this. Oh, no, I don't need that. I really like this skin. I think this one's awesome. It's definitely different than what I used to have, but I really, really like it. So I plan to use this one for a good while. I've wanted to get a skin that is just like feels like mine. And that's kind of the one that I made previously. The old default one that I had that I used on this series. was pretty cool, but oh, this is all wrong. That needs to go to here. But I'm not a pixel artist. So I basically asked Zombini to take the skin that I had made and make it better. And she did. So I am very happy about the new one. I think it looks really nice. It's really a big bummer because in the next hardcore episode, I almost died 4 times. So, no, 3 times. 3 times? 3 times. I think 2 times on camera. But there definitely was a 3rd. I've been doing a lot more stupid stuff in the series, and it's probably going to end up getting me killed. But it's fine. We're having fun. We're having fun pushing the limits of hardcore Minecraft. What do you think of Joel's Empire? That base is huge. That's not a way my brain thinks or works at all in Minecraft. And there's no way at all I could build something like that. So props to Joel for being able to do that. I'm going to fly away because I saw a few creepers and we'll come back. Why is the beacon being built like that? Don't hate how I build a beacon. You place some blocks down to build a beacon. Gets the same result in the end. Oh. Thingy. This guy right here, this windmill, I love it. I think it looks really cool. I want to add another one, I think right back there, and then a 3rd one back on that hill. I think them just like flowing off in that direction. Almost like you'd see like the Dutch windmills where they're just like everywhere. I think they look really cool. Like right along here, like on this whole hill line leading down over there. I think having a few more of that windmill design, like we'll just copy paste it and build it again 2 more times. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be cool. So we don't really have a river network besides this one, so maybe we do a watermill along there too, but I kind of like the windmill vibes. Does Joel ever stream on Twitch? He does sometimes, but he mostly streams everything he does on YouTube, so. All right, 1 sec. That'd be awesome. Maybe make a bigger mill with the ground floor. I don't like building anything larger scale than that one really is, because otherwise it's just chaos. There's too much going on and it's just so overscaled. We have to be very careful now because we have the castle, and the castle needs to be the biggest thing by far. If the castle is not the biggest thing in this area, it's going to look stupid. It's going to look absolutely awful. So I have to be very careful about anything I build inside the hardcore world in this area and making sure it doesn't put the castle out of that grand perspective. Because the castle in reality, that's a lot of small things that just add up to a big thing, but it's really not that big in itself. And it's really not that high, like on a cliff. So we got to be very careful about it. Because I wanted to get like Red Keep vibes from Game of Thrones of it just being up on this hill looking grand. And I really should have built it another 20, 30 blocks up. 15 blocks up would have been a lot better. And the central bell tower needed to be probably about 10 blocks taller. I've been thinking about, question. Would this be a video y'all would be interested in seeing? Maybe like a second channel video, but looking through my builds, like looking through like the build that we did here of the castle and me being like, all right, here's what I would change. If I were to redo this, or if I were to like do this in a different way, here's what I would do differently. Would that be something y'all would be interested in seeing? Like just kind of the back end of it. Jostler with the 9 month. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yes, that'd be cool. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. You know, watch any of your videos. I'm thinking that'd be a second channel video, Or I've been talking with Jem and Jimmy and Sausage a bunch. We've kind of created this little group of like, here is, we've all been like, you know what? We talk a lot about like YouTube and everything like that, of sharing knowledge that we learn, because YouTube doesn't like to teach us anything. We all have to figure it out on ourselves. So we created a little Discord where we've been talking about doing like just trying different things, and the current thing that we're all kind of talking about is trying shorts. So maybe I can figure out a way to put that into a short video format and do that on main channel. Otherwise it'd be an off channel thing. But if you see some shorts or whatever out on the main channel here soon, I'm thinking about testing a few things. I'm thinking about testing a few things of like, here's a little simple design that I built in here, or maybe like, here's how to build this Minecraft tree, and do it in the super short format of just being like, all right, here we go, fancy thing, have build, goodbye, 30-second video. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if they work at all. I don't know. I want to try shorts, but it's not how I record content, so I'm very interested to see how it goes. I already have a second channel. Look up Flip2 if you would like to go check it out. It's a pretty cool channel. We do live stream replays mostly over there right now. But I want to find reasons to use more of it, because selfishly, I want to get Flip2 to 100K subs so badly. Like, I think, like, me as a person, I want to get Flip2 to 100K almost more than I want to get my main channel to 1 million. Like, I want to get to 1 million more than anything. Like that, I want to get to 1 million subs, because I am very much the type of person where I like to have a goal to strive for. And that gold play button, it's there. It's there. And I know it. I know the gold play button. It's out there. It's within reach. I can almost taste it. So a lot of me wants to get the 1 million because of the gold play button. But I also feel like by this time next year, if I keep doing what I'm doing, I will be well above 1 million. So that's awesome. So like, I kind of know that's happening, but Flip 2 is just like, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to get there. So I'm like, I want to like push that one more almost, because I think like if I did like back here, we got silver play button. We put that on the wall. Like we go like right over here underneath that, do gold play button centered under the skateboard. And then we do silver play buttons on the side. I'm just saying that could look amazing. Like, yeah, that could be pretty cool. Make clips of your stream highlights for Flip 2. I did that a while. I did that for 4 months this year. And actually, Eggs, I don't know if he's hanging out in here. He was doing a lot of the editing for me, of looking at the highlights of everything happening here on the live streams. And so I did that for a very long time. And unfortunately, people didn't like those as much as they liked the full stream replays. I found that out a lot I tested it. We did 4 months of testing. 4 months of testing. And just trying to see if eventually it would take time to catch on or whatever it would be like that. And the consistent feedback was that the people wanted that channel for those big videos of being the full live stream replay, so they could watch the entire thing in their downtime instead of just catching a little bit of what happened. So it was interesting. Are you on the Empire's SMP or whatever it's called? I am a member of Empire's SMP. I'm not on it right now though. I'm on my hardcore world. Didn't notice. It's my post. I'm sorry. Where was the post? Happy birthday, by the way. I'm sorry if I missed it. I try my best to catch everything, but there's 600 people in here. So it's a wee bit difficult to catch every message. I do apologize. Who created the Empire's SMP? You're looking at him. I am the admin behind Empires. I put the idea originally together, or I went to Joel, Jem, and Sausage with the idea originally, and all of them were like, yeah, that sounds cool, sounds interesting. And they were kind of bought in. And then from there, we brought in everybody else. And then after the series started, Joey and Shelby reached out seeing if we wanted any more people, and I'd kind of purposely left 2 open slots for the way the series would run the best. So we had the ability to add in 2 more people, and then we're good. We're good. Skull Baby, thank you for the 4 months, by the way. I missed that one earlier. Thank you so very much. And Swaggy, thank you so very much for the Prime, dude. I appreciate it. Or extending the sub through October. Holy cow, you're the best. I love the full replays on YouTube. Yeah, I've been noticing that. It's just, it seems to work a lot better for that side of things. And because I don't want to underpay anybody if they're editing videos for me or anything like that. So with Eggs editing down 3 hours of video footage into like a 20-minute video.
To more money for you.
And then also people not liking him as much and paying me. I obviously was paying him to do all of it. It just, after a while, I kind of had to be like, all right, well, maybe the test isn't working out as well as I want to. We tried it for 4 months, and unfortunately, it's not getting there. So I had to cut it. Dizzy, thanks so very much for the 4 months, my dude. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoy everything so much. Glad you enjoy it. Who controls the demon? Zornoth. Zorzor controls himself. As far as we all know. For full replay, I prefer Twitch since it keeps where I leave the stream if I don't watch it all live. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know Twitch did that. You know that moss plus cobblestone actually gives you mossy cobblestone rather than using vines? I had learned that recently. That is a pro gamer tip, which is one of the reasons why I want to make a moss farm in this world, because I want to start using mossy cobble all over the place. But I also want to make a vine farm. On my list right now is Nether Tree Farm, Drown Farm for copper, Vine Farm because I want to start decorating with vines, and as we move closer to the jungle, I want to make things more and more overgrown because I think it could be sick.
Thanks a lot.
Hey Flip, just
and
join
then,
in. What are we up to today?
Hey Introvert Gamer, how you doing? And Thalorian, thank you for the 7 months, my dude. I appreciate that very much. We are just kind of tree chopping today. Thank you for the 200 base though, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you. We're just doing some tree chopping, some resource gathering, trying to wait for some copper to age over at the base, but I unfortunately think I'm gonna have to AFK for hours at my gunpowder farm just to get copper to AFK age for the next build that I have planned, because I don't want to release the video until I'm so glad I did this and it's not Monday right now and I'm trying to release this video on Tuesday, because I tested it in a creative copy of this world. I just like world edit, mass changed the copper that I placed down to the final stage, and it looks amazing. And it looks so much better. And I don't want to do like a cheeky thumbnail of like, here's what it looks like afterwards, when it's not like that in the world. I might have to do that though, but it's pretty cool. The new build's really fun. I really like the next episode. There's a lot happening, and it's good. Darnell, you have a good night, all right, my friend? I think you're really cool and want you to look after yourself and drink water. Hey, you know, I'm very well hydrated today. Do not worry. I have peed. It's 11:45 a.m. and I'm pretty sure I've peed like 15 times today. I am very well hydrated. My throat's been bugging me this week, so I've been drinking water like crazy. Do you think duping is cheating? I think cheating in Minecraft is dependent on the people you are playing with. If you are playing single player and you want to dupe resources using some in-game mechanic, that's your own world. You determine what is and is not cheating. If you're playing on a server and the server rules say no duping and you are duping, or the server hasn't discussed if duping is allowed and you're duping stuff, I think that's cheating. I think anything that is abusing game mechanics needs to be discussed with your fellow server members before you do it. And then if everybody says it's cool or they just don't care, then you got the green light. You go ahead. Homie, where? Ah, sucker. But I think duping is one of those things in Minecraft where like it has its uses, it has its purpose for sure. There's a lot of things in the game that are pain in the rear end to get. So I think duping and stuff like that can be useful. I don't think like, or even like there's stuff like you can make those like sand or red sand converters that dupe red sand or change your sand into red sand based off of like some weird duping thingamabop. I don't even know if it still works, but those I thought were okay because red sand is so scarce in a world that unless you want to destroy your entire mesa biome and never be able to build in it, there's no way to get enough red sand to do a big build. Like, it's impossible. Like, look at what Joel's doing on Empires right now. I don't even want to know how much of that mesa he has destroyed to get the red sand that he's using right now.
Sorry,
we haven't pruned any chunks on Empires. I haven't done anything to clean up Empires. It's just, the world is what it's been the entire time, and we haven't cleaned up any chunks, and I'm sure there's so much red sand missing from the mesa. We thankfully chose a seed that has 2 mesas right next to spawn, so we have that, but like, I'm sure it's been rough. Nick's Craft with the 9 months, my dude. Thank you so very much. No worries about being late. Happy to have you, as always. Duping means duplicating blocks. Yeah, so basically there's some tricks that you can have. Like if you kill a zombie as it falls into the end port. So if you kill a zombie, so step back here. Find a zombie. Give it a shulker box. Like throw a shulker box at it. Pick up shulker box. Put zombie right next to end portal. Like sitting on the end portal frame. Kill zombie in a way where zombie falls onto the end portal frame. Shulker box will be on both sides. You duplicate the shulker box, and therefore you duplicate all the items within the shulker box. That is like the most common duping method that I know. Like, so I think that's fine. Like if you're playing single player, set your own rules. Who gives it? Who gives it crap? Who cares? It's your world. Minecraft is a sandbox game. That's the best part about it. There are no rules other than what you set yourself. Heck, there are servers that I know of that are just like groups of friends that they know that they're like, they all graduated from college and they don't have time. They love to play Minecraft. They love to do things in Minecraft, but they don't have 6 hours to play anymore. So they gave themselves villagers with like OP trades. So all they have to do is farm their emeralds and they can trade like an emerald for like 8 spruce logs. And they added custom villagers. Is that cheating? No, because the whole server decided that that's okay because they all want to have the joy and fun of building things in Minecraft that they don't want to, and their time is limited, so they want to find a way to do the grind in a different way that they're able to do it where they can still play the game and enjoy what they're doing. Yes, I am American. I live on the West Coast. I'm in my happy little Seattle bubble. In my single player, I said no to any duping glitch, not even TNT dupers, so rip tree farms. TNT dupers, I feel like are a different form of duping. That is the form of duping that I will do inside of a world. I will TNT dupe all day long. That's the only way I'm going to clear mass amounts of area or have a tree farm, and I'm all for it. If I want to automate a tree farm, TNT duping I think is good because Mojang themselves have said they like TNT duping, be able to add to the technical aspect of the game, but Mojang wants to find a different route to it, so it's still possible, but it's just not involving a glitch. But they've actively said they're not going to fix it. They're not going to fix that bug in the game until they have a better solution, which I think is really cool of them to announce that. Like, that to me shows that, like, they're cool with it. They're good. Will you sand and gravel duplicate in the end? No, I won't. I don't sand or gravel dupe. I think those are easy to farm. Anything that's easy to farm, I don't mind. I can get a shulker box of sand in 10 minutes. Like, that's fine. We can do one stream. We could stream for 2 hours. Go to the desert and come back with how many, like, probably in 2 hours, I think I could get 8 shulker boxes of sand. And I am good for so long, unless I need to turn that to sandstone, then it's sad days. TNT pooping. Yeah, TNT pooping is great in Minecraft. I do love making the TNT poop. Do you TNT dupe your building with whip world? Oh yeah, we TNT duped the entire nether building with whip. And you want to know what happened still? That took 40 hours. We TNT duped to clear the nether in the hardcore, or sorry, in building with whip, to clear that entire nether that I was going to do that stupidly massive transformation in, that I realized how stupidly massive it was and I didn't do it because I'm not that insane. Yeah, that with TNT duping and everything still took over 40 hours. 40 hours! Because we had to clear it all down enough so the TNT dupers didn't break themselves. But I am insane. I'm not doubting that I'm insane. I'm not making that claim. Don't worry. But
greetings, Mad Flip.
Mad? Nah, I ain't mad, bro. No mad flip here. We're not mad. We're just expressive. There's a difference. Not mad. I'm expressive. I don't know what that was. I don't at all know what that was, but it was what it was. It is what it was. What it do be. Anything? Nothing. Oh my lord. I know I haven't waxed it. It's not being friendly today. All right, so I mostly need, like, all these things we need everything here, actually. There's, like, nothing that I, like... There's another wandering trader. Hello! Triple leaf? Moss. We already have moss. We don't need more moss. I'm making a yurt for a shepherd and any advice to the build. The last yurt I built was in my amplified world over on the Flower Island. If you want to check that out, I built a pretty cool yurt in there you could go look at. That's the only yurt. That's the only cool yurt I've ever made in Minecraft, so I really don't have any tips. Sorry. I've never really... I don't like circle houses too much. Okay, I just heard the front door open. I was like, please tell me there's a dog jingling. Do you still play the Amplified World? I do not, no. It broke. It straight up broke. The Amplified World is unusable. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. Doesn't matter how many times I prune the chunks or anything. The max amount of FPS I get in that world at this point in time, in my base, is 15. Any Halloween Empires events? Dude, it is September 3rd right now. I haven't even thought about Halloween. I got 2 months. I got too many plans on Empires before I even start to think about Halloween. But yeah, Amplified Survival World is done. That's not coming back. The world broke. There's no way I can play it again. Amplified is just not a game mode that's meant to happen to the way that I was playing it. When you do the big builds, and you do the technical stuff like that, it's rough. And when you, like, doing any technical farms in Amplified World is really hard, because when you're trying to spawn proof things, you have to spawn proof all the way up to the top. So if you ever want to get a mob farm that decently works, you have to either do it in the middle of the ocean, or you have to light in every single amplified mountain around you, which sucks. It really sucks to do. I hate lighting up terrain like that. It really, really sucks. What do you think about Gem's Hermitcraft build? She's an awesome builder. It's very cool. It's very cool. She's also shown me some plans she's working on in Empires for her next big Empires build. And holy cow, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be so cool. So watch for her next few videos. She's got some cool stuff coming. I got some cool stuff coming here too. I'm very excited. My next Empires video tomorrow, it's got some awesome stuff. I need to upload the video before I forget and get too busy. We're about to make a Costco run after stream today. And that's going to be fun to go spend all of our money on things for this party this weekend. But at least I got a piece of pizza out of it, so that's cool. But yeah, so I need to do that before we get caught up with all those things tonight and I lose time on everything. You send out your own merch, or does a company do it all for you? I work with a company to do it. There's no way I'm printing and sending all those myself. Which, speaking of the merch, if you live in the US, it finally, as of last week, got transferred to the US site with their whole shipping network and everything. So shipping to the US side should be a lot cheaper, even than when it got moved to being cheaper. If you've been holding out on merch because shipping was too much and you live in the US, it's even cheaper now than it was previously. So that's pretty cool. Costco food hits different. Okay, Costco hot dogs and pizza are really good. I really like the frozen yogurt that they have too, but I can't do that much lactose or that much dairy. Dairy and me no go well, as much as I want to. It's really a one-sided relationship of where I'm just like, please, and dairy's just like a cruel, cruel individual. I'm in the UK. The UK was already cheap. UK shipping was already very, very cheap. So you got that rocking already. So that was already as cheap as it can get. It was just very expensive in the US for a while. Do you have a Reddit? I do not have an official Reddit, but there is an r/flip. That's kind of like semi-official. I'm not very active in there. But I lurk. I lurk a lot. Costco churros. Okay, those are pretty dang good too. Do you have any new merch plans? Oh, I need to respond to that email. Oh, thank you for the reminder. I've been working with the company on getting another merch line coming here, but I haven't found anything that I'm like super in love with. They're designing the next round, where they've been offering to design it, and they sent over a bunch of samples. I didn't really like them. I'm being very careful about this round because I want to make sure it's something that's really cool. I'm trying to go with very minimalistic. I think minimalistic merch is my goal. Like, I really like the one that we did before, but it's just like a giant graphic. It looks really cool. I love it. But I also like the idea of having merch that isn't obviously YouTuber merch, if you know what I mean. Like, you can, if you look at the one that I have right now, it's very obviously YouTuber merch. Like, it's very clear that it's a YouTube, like, or it's merch of something, which is fine. Like, that is what most of clothing is. But I want something that's a lot more subtle and minimalistic, so I'm trying to figure it out. And they sent over a few designs I wasn't super happy with. Look at all that birch. Make one with the Grimlands banner. It would just look like a t-shirt. It just looked like a suit and tie t-shirt, apparently. I didn't realize it looked like a suit and tie until everybody yelled at me that it looks like a black suit with a white shirt and a red tie. And then somebody said, why is Flip's banner Mumbo's suit? And I was just like, oh man. What does mending do in Minecraft? It lets you repair your tools whenever you pick up experience. Okay, we've got a lot of oak to chop. Let's just start tackling it from the outside, moving in. Oak is so much more annoying to chop down than birch because you get the big ones and it's just, ugh. I'm lazy. I don't want to climb a tree to chop it back down. Doing this is times when I'm like, you know what? Tree capitator? Maybe a nice thing. Maybe a lumber axe should be in Minecraft. I don't actually want it to be in Minecraft. Nope, we're not doing that one. We're going line by line. Working out, going in. It's fine. Small drip leaf. Small drip leaf's pretty cool. It's so difficult to get. The fact that you can just punch it and it breaks and it disappears is aggravating. I did that once in Empires, and I was so mad at myself. It was when I was designing. Did I put that in last episode? Yes, I did. I can't remember if it was last episode or next episode. But designing the new spy network room, and I put a small drip leaf down there and accidentally punched it and broke it, and I was like, I'm mad. That I only had like 6 of these, and I just broke one. Yeah, the texture pack is my own. If you want it, you can become a Twitch sub, which is cheaper this month, by the way. If you've considered becoming a sub for anybody, it is currently September, which is a funny play on words by Twitch of that it's September, but it's also sub because it's $1 off if you're a new sub. So if you'd like to support anybody, goodbye. Trees were killed. It was horrible. Hey, you know, we're trying to save the naturally planted trees. So we're only harvesting ones that we grew ourselves. Isn't that how to be more sustainable or something? Or the rule is where I live is that for every tree you chop down, you have to plant 3 back. So maybe we just need to start doing that. Is there any way to get small drip leaf? Yeah, Wandering Traders. Can you get it if you're prime subbed? As in like moving over to tier 1? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't have the answer. I do not know. It seems like for everybody who participated in Wednesday of day off Twitch, it seems like that actually had a big effect on Twitch, which was really cool. Like some news articles have come out about being like how low the viewership count was for September 1st, and I was like, that's really cool. Like good job, everybody. Like a lot of people actually jumped in. It was really cool to see. Mending fixes the item. Yeah, if you're holding the item when you get experience, mending will fix. Mending will apply the experience. Instead of giving you a level, it'll put the durability towards your tool. So it helps with...
Pleased to meet you.
Lover content, dude. Keep up the awesome work. Less than 3.
Hey, DK, thank you so much for the 3 months, my dude. I really appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying everything so much. And Aradia Unbroken with the Prime. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Oh, okay. Goodbye now. No, I don't have to sleep. Wow, I thought it was nighttime. Nighttime, daytime. Wow, those 2 birds over there, they've been going at it. They've been going at it. Must be a new relationship. Oh, it is almost nighttime. Aha! Your birthday is on Tuesday. Happy early birthday, my friend. What's your top 3 style? Mine's first medieval, second Spanish, third Nordic. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. My favorite. I really like this. I really like a medieval like city type thing. I really, the new style that I'm going with is like an elevated version of what we did at the starter house. And I think that is in this world. So like the starter house in this world, doing like elevated with harder to get blocks and like really expanding the style, I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm super pumped for it. So I think that's gonna turn out really cool. Honestly, whatever style I'm working with at the time is usually my favorite. I trade so much. I will say I always love desert styles. I always love looking at desert builds people come up with because I want to make them, but I just can't bring myself to mine sandstone that often. Just I don't want to grind that hard to make a single house. Sandstone is so boring to collect. Such a pain in the butt. Oh, we already did that, bro. Wow. Sepaprinz with the 2 months. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You had a whole desert city? Yeah, I know I've done it. Like, I've done desert builds, but, like, the amount of time it takes to do that stuff is insane. Or you have to destroy an entire desert just to build a city in another desert. That's what I don't like. Is if you want to build it in the desert, because sandstone lends itself very well to building in desert, obviously. But you have to destroy the entire biome to get sandstone to be able to use it, like to build in your current one. So you have to destroy a biome to then be able to build in the biome that you want to build in. And I don't like that. I wish there was a better trade-off. I guess you can dig underground and underneath the sand layer and get the lower layers of sandstone, before, like underneath the sand, like that can work. But then you're still just caving everything out under there. But I guess it's no different when you're down mining stone or cobble or whatever at Y level 12, as we all find our infinite diamonds that we're never going to use. So, Minecraft is really just a destructive game about destroying everything around you to then make your own little area beautiful. That's Minecraft. That's Minecraft for you, folks. You plan on taking a screenshot once the city is done with the castle as background image? Yeah, I'll probably put one on my desktop, to be honest. If we survive that long, I'm in. It's gonna be cool. I keep making if we survive that long jokes because I've almost died so many dang times in this world recently, and I'm just like, I feel like slowly I'm just asking for it. Just been doing a lot more intensive projects that have involved fighting mobs and not being safe, which has been fun because I'm trying so hard to not turn this into a let's build. Like, I want this series to be a full Minecraft experience instead of just, hey, let's go build this today. Like, I don't want to do that. That's why the builds are like a 20-second time lapse. Like, I want it to be the whole experience of doing it as a thing. So I've been trying to be better about that recently. I feel like the videos recently, and this series especially, have been really good. Like, I've been really liking the hardcore videos as of late. Especially, I think the last one, the city planning one, I think I did a really good job balancing. I'm trying to keep it like hyped up and fun and new and fresh and all that without going just like, oh my god, we have to put 100,000 hours into a video. Because I realized after the villager trading hall and then the nether ones, I was like, that's not what I want to be doing. I'm trying to find a balance between that. I like the big exciting stuff, but I don't want to be like just doing those insane projects per episode because I feel like I'll run out of stuff to do. Any more trees in here? Any more logs? We'll see if they start to decay or not. Recent videos have banged. Yeah, I've been liking the different editing styles. I'm really liking the new editing style I'm finding. It's been a lot of trial and error. I will wholeheartedly admit there's been a lot of things I've tried that have not worked. But there's also been a lot of things I've tried that have worked. And I like it. I've went through and I found a bunch of music that I like that's new stuff. And so I've created like a core music folder. So I've got like 15 songs, 16 songs in there that are all for like different battle music or background music or time-lapse music or like the montage music. So it's all different stuff, but it's all stuff that, as far as I know, no other Minecraft YouTubers really use as like a consistent theme. Because that's something I'm really trying to avoid. Because the comments that annoy me the most are the ones that come in and being like, wow, look at you using Scar's time-lapse music. Which is like, okay, yeah, we all sub. Almost every YouTuber that you watch, I can guarantee that's like a full-time YouTuber is more or less subscribed to Epidemic Sounds. They probably either were in the past or they are now because it is the best source of music that will not get you copyright strikes. And so we all look at whatever's the top trending music on there. We find songs that we like and we go. Like that's what a lot of us do. And it's just, sometimes it's all the same, but like none of us own the music. So it's annoying when people are just like, you're using blah, blah, blah's time-lapse music. And I'm like, they don't own it. We all sub to the same thing. Where do you get your time-lapse music from? Epidemic. Yeah, just saying. Epidemic Sounds. It's a monthly subscription. It costs like $40 a month and comes with a lot of music. And they're always adding new stuff. And the cool part about it that I really like is that if you ever cancel your subscription to Epidemic, your videos that you've previously uploaded are still safe. There's a lot of scammy music sites out there that you can get like music from and like sub to and get music rights to use their music and everything in your YouTube videos. But then they go, the second that you cancel your subscription with them or you cancel their service, you no longer have the right to use their music in your videos. So then they instantly go back and just copyright strike you on all of the videos that you had the right to use while you were uploading with it. And it's really shady. It's really not cool. So I really like that Epidemic actually says, yeah, no, if this video is uploaded before the date that your subscription is canceled, you're good. Like you're fine. Like we won't strike your videos. I'm like, that's cool of them. That's very cool of them to do, because not everybody does that, and so it's very reassuring. Harley, thank you so very much for the Prime, and Rubik's Dad with the Prime as well. Thank you very much, my dude. Appreciate that. Thank you both. I did it again. Did it again. I did it again. But like that's where a lot of like the music that like Gem uses, I use, Sausage uses, like all that kind of folky, Celtic-y stuff. Gem was talking about it on her stream earlier, actually, is why that came to mind. Is that like Sausage, Gem, and I all use a lot of the really similar background music. It's because we all have found it and like shared it together between each other because we all use Epidemic. What do you use to edit your videos? I use Premiere. It's not cheap though. Premiere is pretty expensive because it's a stupid monthly subscription when it shouldn't be. I'm just too ingrained in it and I'm too lazy to switch, to be honest. Like Adobe stuff's, it's good. It's good. Like it does a good job. The product is good, but it's so dumb that it's a monthly subscription. I hate that. Adobe should not be a monthly subscription. It should just be like a few $100 out the door and you're good. Or you can do a monthly subscription. But no, they only do the monthly sub. It used to be either way. You used to be able to just buy it, or you'd buy rights, use it for a bit. But I think it's DaVinci, right? DaVinci Resolve. That's free, and that's a good Photoshop or Premiere alternative. So if you're looking to get into video editing, check out DaVinci Resolve. That's a good one to start with. Yeah, Premiere is part of Adobe. So if you already have the Adobe suite for like Photoshop and whatnot, you have access to it too. I want to learn Lightroom. That's one a lot of people I've heard about recently have been using Lightroom to make their thumbnails instead of Photoshop. And I've heard that it has a lot better settings as far as like making thumbnails. Like instead of just increasing brightness and contrast and stuff, you can increase the light levels, but it saves the luminosity, like it saves the color. It saves the color without ruining it. So you get like a brighter blue without the blue turning to just be like white, for example. So I've been thinking about learning that one over there, but time. It's actually better, DaVinci. Yeah, it could be better. I just don't know how to use it. So it's not better for me because I don't know what I'm doing. I know Premiere very well at this point. You should do a water wheel with a building next to the water barrels. Next to it with water barrels? Yeah, we can. I want to build a water wheel at some point. I think I'm going to do that in Empires. We need a power source here soon. We need a power source to use as like a way to get energy in and out of this, in and out of our village. Because I've got some plans. We are taking a hero arc here soon. Be the hero that Empires never knew it needed, but it needs. They don't deserve it, but they need it. Grimlands merch possible soon? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We will see. Could be fun. Could be cool to have some Grimlands merch. I've thought about doing like a Grimlands poster, because I did the poster on X Life. That was pretty fun. That was cool to do. So I've thought about that. Is that something people would be interested in? I'll be honest, what I kind of want to do, I've always thought would be a cool idea is like doing trading cards. Of like collect all your trading cards and whatnot of like different builds. Actually, I got that idea from Scar a long time ago because he made trading cards when he was doing a meet and greet at something. I remember watching the vlog that he did of it, and he was like, yeah, whoever comes to the meet and greet, like they're getting a signed autograph on one of these trading cards of screenshots of my Minecraft builds. He's like, just as a cool collectible. And I was like, that's really, really cool. That's a good idea. So I've thought about doing stuff like that, but I need to, if I ever do a convention. We'll see. PAX West is this weekend. If it wasn't COVID times, I probably would have went, you know, if we weren't busy with life. I really don't like that PAX is always on Labor Day weekend up here. I hate that. I don't want to be at a convention on a 3-day weekend. But I know everybody else wants to be at a convention on a 3-day weekend. Recently discovered your channel. Hey, welcome on in, Aaron. Do you know when Sausage is going to kill the End Dragon? Never. I will never let that happen. We won't let him do it. He's already out of the alliance. He's an enemy. He's kill on sight. Sausage is kill on sight right now.
Greetings. Loving the content, both on HC and Empires.
Hey, Adasaurus Rex with the 2 months. Got another dinosaur sub in here. Well, come on in. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoy everything. Glad to hear it, my friend. It's been fun. I've been having so much fun. I've been having an absolute blast. I'll be honest though, I am so stoked for 118. The more I've been seeing on it, the more I've been wanting to get like my hands dirty and just get in there with a new terrain generation. It looks so good. I want it. I have so many ideas. I have so many ideas for builds I want to do in 118. It's gonna be so good. The best. Absolutely the best. There it is. I was like, where is this wood? Why are these leaves not despawning? There's so many things I'm waiting on releasing right now. Not even really Minecraft related, but I'm like, I want Diablo 2 Resurrected to release. I'm like looking for a new game to just play in my downtime. And I know that's coming out in like, what is it, 23 days or something. So I know I'm gonna be into that a lot. We'll see, but I kind of want to do some just like chill off-stream stuff. Like chill stream day and play the least chill game of all time being Diablo 2. I was talking for anybody who knows Diablo. What did Sausage do? Go rewatch Monday's stream and you'll figure it out. Or watch tomorrow's video. It's in there too. But for anybody who knows the Diablo series, it's very demonic, obviously, as it's named Diablo. So it's kind of in the name. Oh, goodbye, Rocket. But anyways, I was talking to my brother earlier this week and just catching up with him, and we grew up playing Diablo a lot together. We both really love that genre of games. That was one that we played a lot as kids. And we were thinking about it because they just released the trailer for it recently, and we're chatting and we're like, why did our mom let us play this game? Like, we were having a full-on discussion trying to figure out the logic behind our mom letting us play this game when we were kids. Like, Diablo 2 came out in what, like 2000? Did anybody know what year Diablo 2 came out in? Because we were playing it like when it released, if not like a year or two after. So I was like maybe 8 at the time. And like when the game released. And we were playing it right away. And if you watch the game, it's all about demons and hell and just very bloody, gory, it's a very bloody, gory game. Like, they try and bring the scary death, everything factor into the game. Like, they do it on purpose for the game because they want that atmosphere in there of the world's ruined. And like, you're trying to save it from everything. Yeah, in 2000. Yeah, so I was like, why? Because in 2000 I was 6. So it might have been like a year or two after the game released that we started playing it. And so I was 6 and my brother was 8. So like, it's kind of a crazy game to be playing as a kid if you think about it. We were thinking back on that being like, what the heck? Like, why were we allowed to play this as kids? But it's kind of funny. I'm excited for it to re-release though. I'm really, really pumped for it. Which Diablo is your fave? The one I played the most by far was Diablo 3. I love Diablo 3. I think that's awesome. It's old. It's too old at this point. I played it so many times, but I love the Greater Rift system behind it. I love how you can just keep playing the game and keep grinding and doing everything like that. I like those types of games where you just keep grinding for loot. You just keep trying to get stronger. If me being a Minecraft YouTuber doesn't tell you anything is I like video games that there's a grind element to, where you can casually just do something and not really think too much. You just kind of going through the motions. I find that type of gaming very relaxing. So I'm very, very looking forward to like having another version of that. I think I probably have 2,000 hours in Diablo 3. I played pretty much every season of when they added season modes all the way until like season 12, and I was like very competitively ranked in them. I thought it was really fun. One sec, there's a huge truck going by. There's a house being built right down the street from us. There's this truck that's been coming in and out all week, and it's so loud. Have you tried Path of Exile for that grind? I don't like PoE. I've tried PoE. There's too much text. There's too much text on your screen at any given time. There's too many little effects to track, stats to look at, and everything like that. PoE overcomplicates things. I get people love it. I totally understand that people love it. But it's so overcomplicated that I don't care enough to get into it. I think it's cool. I've tried it a few times. The game itself is fun, but it's just, I don't care enough to get into the end game. The thing I loved about Diablo 3 so much is it was simple. You pick 6 abilities, you pick 4 buffs, and then you just look for a set of gear. And you just try and get, and there's like 3 stats on each piece of gear, and you pick which stats you want the most. That's it. That's all you do. Torchlight was cool. Torchlight was really fun. I liked Torchlight a lot. I played like the mechanic or sentry class in Torchlight 2, where you summoned turrets all over the place. That was really fun. That was a good one. I had a lot of fun with that game. Yeah, so I'm really excited for Diablo 2 to re-release. I think we might do some streams of that, because I'm starting to get this new method of recording and everything under control after I swapped back to 2 videos a week, because I really wanted to learn more. And I don't really plan on moving back to 3 videos, I'll be honest. I think 2 videos a week and 2 to 3 streams a week is going to be my channel moving forward, at least through the end of the year. Have you played any Elder Scrolls games? Yeah, I grew up playing Morrowind. I loved Morrowind. Morrowind was awesome. Then I think I have 300 hours in Skyrim. I have a few hundred hours in Oblivion. I grew up playing Morrowind a lot as a kid, and I loved it. Those games I love those games. That type of an RPG is I love. They're done so well. Elder Scrolls 6, if it ever releases, you can bet I will be taking a week off of Minecraft and just binging it. We will play it on stream all day long, every day. Until I get sick and tired of it and have 200 hours in it. And then we will mod it and do it all again. If they ever release it, that is. Because, you know, they just keep re-releasing Skyrim. Honestly, that has made me a lot like Skyrim. I don't like Skyrim anymore purely because of how many times they've re-released it. I refuse to play it anymore because Bethesda just keeps throwing the game at us. I'm like, no, give us something new. Same with Grand Theft Auto. I refuse to play GTA 5. I refuse. How many times do you have to buy your dang game? Probably close to 200 hours of Skyrim, or 2,000 hours. Yeah. Skyrim's an easy one to binge, especially once you get into modding. Skyrim's cool. Or where's the log up there? Nothing. The bummer part about acacia trees is it's so annoying. It's so annoying to figure out where those extra logs are in the top that's causing the leaves not to decay. Skyrim is Bethesda's Frozen. Hey, you know what? It's fine. How long are you going to be streaming? My voice is starting to get a little rough over here, and I don't want to screw it up before the weekend, so I'm probably going to jump off here in the next 15, 20. I want to get all these trees down, and then I want to go look at the copper and be sad that nothing's aged. Opinion on Lofty Peaks? I don't know what Lofty Peaks is, actually, so can't have an opinion on it. Sorry, one sec. We'll just raid with the emotes. Wait, what? Hello? Raid? Hello? Raid? Is there a raid in here? Are you all raiding me right now? The chat is just... Flip chat is raiding Flip? Is that what it is? Hi, how we doing? Welcome. Okay. Next time, I guess. No, Thomas radio. Oh, Thomas, I'm so sorry. Hi, Thomas. I'm sorry. I missed it. I was staring at my phone. How you doing? How's the stream? Thomas radio. I'm sorry. Was it in there? Did it pop up in chat? Was I missing it? I'm sorry, Thomas. Hi, how you doing? I saw your boat this morning. The art pic you posted on Instagram. The boat looks awesome, by the way. I saw the one a few days ago that you posted of the 2 knights walking through the forest and swampland, like up to the town. Or the castle, or I can't remember which it was, but I was just like, that's really cool. You're getting a lot better at that, my dude. You're getting, the practice has been paying off. All your artwork's been looking really cool on Instagram as of late. Oh, that just grew in my face. It's a good thing leaves can't suffocate you in Minecraft. It's a really good thing. How many more times do you think people would die in Minecraft growing trees if leaves could suffocate you? All right, we're gonna have so many sticks. I hate crafting planks into sticks. So I kind of like only use sticks from chopping trees. It's a weird thing because it hasn't been in the game forever, right? Like sticks dropping from trees is fairly new, if you think about it. So I don't know why my brain is just like, can't craft sticks like normal anymore, only from trees. How are you? I'm good, I'm good. I'm doing good today. It's been a good week. It's been a very fun week, and I am so dang far ahead. That's like, honestly, that's my favorite part about this week, because we have a bunch of family coming in town this weekend and some friends, because we're throwing a little housewarming party at our place. So we have like 6 people staying at our house the entire weekend. They're all flying in tomorrow. So that'd be super cool to see everybody. And so that's gonna be awesome. And then yeah, so that's gonna be really cool. It's just gonna be a fun weekend. It's gonna be a big old weekend. I'm hanging out with friends that we haven't seen in a long time, so I'm really excited for it. All right, I think that's enough achacha. Don't need these saplings to keep growing. It's fine. We've had enough. Crafting sticks feels like a waste. Yeah, when you can get them for free now. I never understood why people do the stick trade with villagers. Like I get that if you're trying to speedrun, but it's such an inefficient way to get emeralds. Like if you're just using villagers for emeralds with like sticks, like there's so many better ways. I'm watching while building a storage house. Flip, got any ideas for the barn I'm gonna build? What I always try and put in barns is, because if you look at barns IRL, there's always a way for hot air to get out the top, because let's be honest, there's enough. That's enough achacha. That's a lot of achacha. But there's no way for hot air to get out the top of a barn. And from experience with farm animals of my family, I have a lot of family in Montana, and they have a lot of farm animals as they run a ranch, and it smells terrible in there unless you have a way to get the air out the top. So if you're trying to do that, add like a cupola or whatever they're called at the top of your barn. It'll break up the flat roof. You know, it makes a big difference to the shape of it, for one, and 2, it just looks pretty cool. It gives you more of a natural element. That's enough trees for today. That's enough trees. Can I join, please? Sorry, my friend. This is single player, hardcore. But if you're looking for a server to play on, I do have a community server available to tier 2 and 3 Twitch subs, as well as patron supporters, over in the Discord. But you're more than welcome to hang in the stream, my friend. Hope you're peaceful sticks can be a great source of experience. That's true, that's true. It's true. Smooth rapier, please don't self-advertise in here. Please no self-promo, my friend. It's cool that you make resource packs, but I make my own over here too, so I use the ones I make. Big scary birthday tomorrow. I don't know if I'm excited or nervous to be older. Hey, you know what? Another year older, another year wiser or something? I don't know. I don't think age... Does age really give wisdom? Or it just gives more experience, you know? Just get cartographer and librarian, buy glass, sell glass stonks. True, true, true. But no, you can't do that anymore, because if you ever do that, you're instantly accused of copying another popular YouTuber that did that. I was like, where is my box that's literally called "Do not lose this box"? I misplaced. Nice. I mean, Molly, that's a little drastic, you know, but true, but like, ugh, it's Friday. Good vibes. Good vibes on Friday. Come on, we gotta have the good vibes out here. Did I harvest this tree and not break the vine? Not break the stem? I can't do that. It's a reverse UFO tree? Nah, fam, we ain't about that. Anything aged? Has anything aged? Also for the cupola idea that I just mentioned for top of a barn.
Great to catch a stream to start off the weekend.
Alana, thank you for the 6 months. Welcome on in, my friend. Why has anything aged? Nothing. But this little area in here is gonna be cool. Nothing has aged. Absolutely nothing. Literally not one single thing. The build looks sick. The build looks sick. I love this thing. It's so good. Did the God PC get here yet? It has not. There's no God PC yet, unfortunately. And when there is, I'm gonna have to be down for like a day and a half setting up the new thing. It's gonna be rough. Setting up a new PC as like a streamer is hard. Honestly, just anytime you transfer PCs. Anytime you transfer PCs, it's never fun. It's always a huge headache. So you want to make sure you're doing it right. You want to make sure you're not losing anything. And every important file that you want, you have to move over. And it's so easy to forget things or miss things or whatever. And you got to be very careful to move it all over, especially when you're doing like recording stuff, because you got to move, like you got to copy your settings from one and then move to your other computer and set it up over there. So you're constantly looking back and forth between the two. So I'm going to take the current computer, hook it up to a side monitor, get a different keyboard and mouse so I can move around and do everything right in there. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. But I'm excited. I'm very excited to do it. Spend some time working on it. What am I looking for? These. There's something I just had an idea that I wanted to try. Can I reach? Aha. I am professional. Boop, boop. Spoilers, but you all will forget this magically by the time I release the video next week and you still watch it, right? Right? Right. Nope, too low. Yes? Forgot what? Exactly. Thank you. Good answer there. Good answer there. Me trying to pillar up a little. So bad. So sad. Forgot what exactly. You all got it. You all got it. I don't think I'm gonna do the interior on it, by the way. I'm lazy. Where's that box? Yeah, that was kind of all I wanted to add, to be honest. That was my idea. That was my grand idea. Put those. I think I like it. I think it. That's like a nice little bracing element. Looks good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. 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 All right. So I think what I need to do, as much as I hate doing this, actually we could use a little bit of that glass pane action I had. Where did I put that? Where did I put those glass panes? Are they in here? Yes, they are. Okay, let's get those. I got spruce trapdoors in one of these. Oh, I'm almost out of spruce trapdoors. No! It's a good thing we just harvested a lot of spruce wood. Let's take you. Woo-boo. Do-do. And then I also want to get just some dirt. Sorry, this upper section in here, it needs some windows. It needs a little... the more I'm looking at this, more I'm just like, must. I think I might just do a little, like, one tall windows. Make it look a little bit... No. Because I don't want to do just the boring little, like... That. I don't want to do that. Okay, I do that way too often. I'm trying to mix things up. So maybe do something like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. It aged! One of them aged! There's hope. My friends, it is possible. It is possible for this... Okay, we're not going to fit one in there because there's no space. It is actually possible for... See, I told you I haven't done the interior at all yet. It's actually possible, though, for things to age and be done correct and actually, you know, change over time. Quite amazing. Quite amazing. I'll tell you what, though, folks. I think that's where we're going to be calling it for today's stream. I think that's where I gotta end it off here. We got the gem dabs in here. Oh my gosh, how's it going, everybody? Hopefully that doesn't mean there's a raid coming in because I'm ending the stream. Thank y'all so very much for hanging today. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely awesome. Thank you so very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are amazing. New Empires video coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna try doing 2-hour streams for now moving forwards, by the way, just for people who are jumping in late. But I've realized, like, when I do the 3-hour streams, I'm just dead. I'm dead tired for the rest of the day. So I don't have any ability to have energy or do anything. So we're gonna be calling it here so I can actually get things done later in today's workday, you know, before I actually have to go do things and be productive. But thank y'all so very much for hanging. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. Who are we gonna drop a raid off onto? Jem just ended her stream, so she's not live anymore. Joel Duggar. We haven't raided Joel in a long time. He is doing some Minecraft and stuff today. We'll do that. Stream starting soon. Oh my god. Get chat. We have to do this for me. Blow up his stream before it even starts. Blow it up. All right. Just make him be like, what the heck is going on in here, my friends? Please join on the raid. Absolutely love y'all. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely awesome. Thank you. I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend. If you're from the US, enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Y'all are absolutely amazing people. I'm out of here for now. Peace out and goodbye.